Welcome back, everybody, to the channel here. If you didn't catch my NXT San Antonio takeover predictions, check those out. Uploaded it yesterday. SmackDown Live. I just got done watching it probably like an hour ago. So here is my official review for SmackDown Live. So it starts off the show with DB. You got DB, Daniel Bryan, doing something with the apple. And Miz comes in, says something about Carlito, that funny thing. And said, what are you going to do about this? How travesty, how the Miz doesn't have his Intercontinental Championship. And all that good jazz. And he says, I forget what he said. It was something corny. It was funny, too. And then he said, why, the Miz says, why don't I have a rematch at my Intercontinental Championship in a no disqualification match? So Bryan says, oh, so your wife, Maurice, can get involved, right? He said, okay. He said, well, that's definitely not what we're going to do, but you will get your rematch tonight. And it will be in a lumberjack match. So we had a lumberjack match for the Intercontinental Championship in our main event of SmackDown Live last night. And so I was like, okay. Lumberjack match we haven't seen in a while. Good idea. So start off the show, we have the Battle of the Wyatts, Harper versus Orton. Match of the night for SmackDown. I love the dynamic between Harper and Orton. Flowed really good to me. Really good to me. Orton ends up winning this match. The ending, this was the second time he went for a disco clothesline, and Orton actually caught him with an RKO out of nowhere for the 1, 2, 3. After the match, Wyatt gets in the ring trying to help Harper up. Bam! Sister Abigail to Luke Harper from Bray Wyatt. I couldn't believe that. So Mickie James comes out next. And Renee Young's giving her these questions. And she's skipping through the question, not really answering the question. Why did she attack her, and why was La Luchador and everything? Mickie just tells her what she's done in her career. Very good career. And she had a very great career outside of WWE also. She was amazing on the mic here, and I've got to say, I forgot how good Mickie James is on the mic. So here comes Becky Lynch. She interrupts not Alexa Bliss, but Mickie James, and then basically takes Mickie James down. Mickie runs, over the barricade. Becky's coming, and here comes Alexa Bliss out of nowhere with a big forearm. And I was like, wow. So basically, Mickie James, Alexa Bliss sets up Becky Lynch for a beatdown. That's all that happened on this. I like the dynamic. I don't know how Alexa and Mickey's going to, some point, they're going to break apart. You can already tell. But very good stuff right there. Very good setup, and this is making the fans cheer for Becky Lynch. She has been getting a lot of good crowd reactions as a babyface. It's just going to get better, so they're going to make the fans sorry for her, and I think it's going to make him very, very, very good. Next up, we had a Battle Royal to see who gets in the Royal Rumble. And mind I say this, it started both of the vaudevillains over here running towards somebody, pulls the rope down. I forget who it was. Both of them gets eliminated just like that. Who in the hell did the Vaudevillains piss off backstage of WWE? Was it Vince McMahon? Vaudevillains, man. Awful. I just don't know. I don't know where their career is even going to go. I don't. I really don't. Vaudevillains, man. You hear that sound? The people that's upstairs, not upstairs, but to the left of me, that noise coming from them is more over than the Vaudevillains will ever be in WWE. Babyface or heel. As good as a heel. Their career, might I say, might be one of the worst NXT call-ups of all time. Well, it's definitely the most awful NXT call-up ever. Transition. Because I don't know who they made mad. But hearing the people upstairs and doing that noise, walking on the floor and everything, is more over than the Vaudevillains. Okay, look. This screwdriver right here is more over than the Vaudevillains will ever be in WWE. My beard is going to be 10 times over more than they are. I don't want to be rude to the Vaudevillains, but it's sad to see where they have become on the main roster compared to NXT. But to the Battle Royal, whoever wins gets a spot. Mojo Rawley wins. So you're telling me I couldn't have a Heath Slater win? Really? I'd enjoy Heath Slater way more than Mojo Rawley. So hot. That's all I'll say. Mojo Rawley, congrats to him. I just don't like him as a wrestler. As a person, he seems nice and everything. So here comes, after a commercial break, the WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles, to call out John Cena. Then Cena comes out. I've got to say about this, the interaction between these two, not to do a pun, but it is phenomenal to see these two go back and forth on the mic. It's even better to see them wrestle, but on the mic, back and forth, they're money. And I want to say this. AJ got his end to start off, then Cena had the second half, and that was it. After Cena got done, it had me speechless, man. Just like AJ Styles. AJ Styles didn't say anything after that, after Cena talked. And I was like this. I was speechless. I was speechless. That dude John Cena can do a mean ass promo anytime he wants. I like it. Ziggler will beat Kalisto in a minute or two. I'm not going to talk about it. But afterwards, Ziggler's trying to go for a steel chair. JBL gets up, trying to stop him. What is JBL? Is he going to be a face to Ziggler? Are you kidding me? But in the main event, if you listen to his commentary, he's going to be a heel and be on the Miz's side. Okay, JBL. That's the only thing I do not like about JBL. Stay on one side or the other. My God. So he's distracting Ziggler for a second. Apollo Crews comes out. Hits him. About to hit him with the steel chair. Misses. Ziggler gets away. I'm going to enjoy this. On SmackDown. Crews and Ziggler, I could really enjoy. So next up, we're supposed to have some women's action. Naomi versus Natty. And earlier, they showed on WWE exclusive, probably on YouTube or something, WWE.com, that Natty attacked Nikki before the show while she was doing an interview with one of the people. I can't remember these women's names, but they do look good. Attacked her. So, supposed to come out in the match. Nikki attacks Natty. So, they're going back and forth. I'm liking this feud. The only thing I do not like about it is they're bringing in merchandise in this feud. I like the trash talk back and forth. I like the fighting, the brawling. I like that. What I don't like is, oh, you've got, look at your face, right beside John Cena. Who would have thought? I'm not too big on that. So Naomi gets a mic and said, that's not what we're going to do it. She's great on the mic. She said, I came here back on SmackDown Live to fight. Alexa Bliss comes out. So Naomi says, someone, any woman back there, come out here. Alexa Bliss comes out. I'm like, what? Okay. So she comes out there and, talking. Say, well, honey, I'm not going to, accept your challenge. I'm just showing everybody that, I'm the baddest bitch here on SmackDown Live with the championship. Going back and forth, Naomi says, I'm going to be your future new SmackDown Women's champion. And I'm thinking, I'm seeing Naomi and Bliss in the future. When? I'm not sure. But I think Becky will get another shot at the championship Royal Rumble. And I think she's going to feud with Mickie James after that. So that's why I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll see. So in our main event, Dean Ambrose defends the Intercontinental Championship against The Miz in a lumberjack match. I'm fine with lumberjack matches unless they do them too often. They have not done one in a while. I like the wrestling between Ambrose and The Miz. I like the dynamic. And dare I say, 2017 might be looking up for Mr. Dean Ambrose, in my opinion. I think he's done really good here in the last month or two. And I've really, really enjoyed his stuff. And I can't believe I'm saying that. So, Ambrose retains here. So, not much to say about this except good overall wrestling. And that's your SmackDown Live review. Not as long as Raw, because my phone is, on 4%. I don't have a charger. This is a new, set for me. So, if you liked this SmackDown Live review, smash that like button. Comment below what you think. Go watch my NXT TakeOver predictions and the stream that I just had with SmackDown Universe Mode Episode 2. See you guys for more on The Tyler Keller Show.